This is Head Out of the Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the CEO of Empress Royalty, Alexandra Sherron. Alex, it's so good to have you back on. Congratulations on a phenomenal second quarter.
Thank you so much for having me back. Yeah, I'm super happy to be back here. It's a pretty exciting milestone for us for our Q2 2020 results. We've seen strong new growth. Now we're positive cash flow, and this quarter actually reported net income for the first time. So it's a pretty great step forward, and I'm looking forward to diving further into those details with you.
No, let's get into those details. I had a great conversation. I had the good fortune of interviewing a shareholder of Empress, Rick Rule, yesterday, and we chatted a bit about Empress, and he once again highlighted the competitive advantage and the network and why that's been so important. And then he reiterated that although the stock saw new all-time highs here recently, and obviously he's a happy shareholder, that there's still so much value there, especially if you're able to continue to capture the income that you now are bringing in. And look, let's get right into it. Revenue for the first half of 2025 increased by almost 230%. With positive operational cash flow. That is impressive in our space and impressive, across all sectors. But I would love for you to just kind of dive into the details on the numbers there and how you were able to execute so brilliantly.
No, thank you so much. We reached over $6.5 million US in total royalty and stream revenue. That's about $4.5 million in net revenue. This isn't just a one-off result. It really reflects the portfolio's consistent production growth and the quality of investments we've put into place. As I mentioned, we've hit a milestone of profitability, positive operating cash flow of $4.5 million US, and a net income of just under $1.6 million, which compared to a loss this time last year. That's a complete turnaround in our financial performance within just 12 months, and I think it really validates the Empress model and the results we're able to get.
How speaking on that competitive advantage that Rick mentioned yesterday, how important is it for you to be as nimble and flexible as you now are, having the kind of operating cash flow that you now have, right? In this market, we have clearly a precious metals bull market. Your timing is phenomenal. How important is that flexibility to you and the team?
I think having the ability to move quickly gives us definitely a significant advantage. Now, we can now commit capital on a more aggressive timeline. We have cash in the bank, we can self-fund, and have the liquidity to fund these new opportunities that we're looking at. And it really gives us the flexibility to move it forward. And also having cash reserves gives us the ability to weather market volatility, while also seizing opportunities during the downturn when asset valuations can be more attractive.
Let's look internally and talk about the team, because I know there's a lot of people looking that are going, okay, Empress has been on a good run, but how much runway is left? And Rick and I touched on this yesterday, right? He mentioned the fact that the team that you've put together is a team that's worked together for a long, long time. Your background is exceptional. Everyone on that management and board team is exceptional, and it brings a lot of mental capital that I think is going to bode well for you as far as future deals, future royalties, and future streams. How important is that to you?
It is absolutely the core of who we are. A lot of the team has worked together before at Endeavor Financial. A lot of the team's ex-Endeavor Financial are still there. We know how to work together. We are bringing decades of experience in mining finance, operations, and deal structuring. And the revenue growth of the last couple of years, I think, really proves our ability to source, structure, and close transactions that deliver immediate returns. We're not doing speculative bets. We're focused on cash producing or very near-term cash producing opportunities. And, our network really allows us to plug in globally and source opportunities that aren't widely marketed, enabling us to be selective and strategic in building the portfolio. But, we started this company 5 years ago with nothing in it. We've been building it out, bringing it in. And now with the financial freedom that we have coming from our existing portfolio, it's going to really allow us to accelerate that growth. And, looking ahead, I'm very excited. We've got strong results, healthy cash flows, as I just mentioned, a proven process. Now we can really look at larger, more transformation opportunities that can elevate Empress, really scaling the model. We'll continue to focus on gold and silver, broaden our geographical reach to enhance further diversification, expanding the portfolio. But now that we have a strong financial foundation in place, we're really positioned to scale faster, pursue transformational opportunities and really unlock the potential of our portfolio with that compounding revenue and cash flow.
So it sounds to me gold and silver will remain the focus, and you clearly continue to vet deals is what I'm getting from that.
Yeah, absolutely. We are continue to look at opportunities. We've been very disciplined in our approach. And now as we've got a stronger financial position, we've got a proven model. The numbers, I think, really do speak for themselves. We're generating strong cash flow. We have the capital now to move quickly, and we have a team that knows how to deliver. We have the ability to aim higher. We can pursue bigger opportunities, which means scaling faster and really compounding that value for our shareholder. And as we were talking earlier in this market, speed, vision, determination combined with discipline wins. And at Empress, we're just getting started.
No, look, exciting times. Thank you as always for your time. I believe you will be at Beaver Creek next month.
Yes, I will. I look forward to hopefully seeing you there in person.
Absolutely. Looking forward to chatting there and catching up. Congratulations again. Phenomenal work.
Thank you so much. Pleasure speaking with you, and I really appreciate your time.
All right. Chat soon. Cheers. Hey everybody, Gerardo Del Real here. If you're enjoying the content that you just saw, you can let us know in 3 simple steps. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and please share across your network and on social media. Take care, everybody.